YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to the Carthage campaign. Hopefully what is the definitive Carthage campaign, which I am using the Divide et Impera mod. You can go back and watch the first episode. I have all the links to the mods and stuff if you want to try it as well. I don't know if we got to this part in the end one, like if I quit recording during the turn-in, but we got attacked by an army of none other than the Turdatani, I believe. The Turds of old returning. And we've got to defend Gadir against them. I've got a pretty good size force as a garrison. I think that I should be able to hold them off as long as we use a superior strategy to the AI, which typically isn't super difficult. They have a ton of those Iberian spearmen, which are high numbers, low quality units. So we should be able to make good on that. And those Iberian swordsmen are probably somewhat capable, but they can all be routed if we get a proper rear charge with our general. So we'll just again defend the town center and force the type of engagement that we want. So here we go. Alright, so we got a bunch of deployables. I mean, there's a little bit of cav from the Iberians, so it may not hurt to deploy some caltrops and stuff. So we have some actual Libyan hoplite units. The rest of these guys don't have phalanx. So these are the units that I kind of want to have hold the line right here, because they can go into phalanx. I'll kind of have these guys hold the rear. We'll use these cheap Libyan armed citizenry for outflanking. I've got Libyan local javelinmen that will place. Let's place them here, kind of see what the AI does. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll kind of place our elephants over here. General. And then this unit we'll use to kind of back up this big blob here. Alright, let's take a look at deployables. Yeah, I mean, the brimstone pits and stuff are cool, but you end up killing a bunch of your own men in order to do that. I'm going to actually put these stone beds right in front of my phalanx so that it slows down the charge of any unit coming at them. The caltrops, I'm going to put them over here where I think the enemy cav is going to come from. And then we'll put stakes right behind them as well, so if the enemy cav does come that way, they're going to really pay for it. And then we'll put a few spike traps over here. Won't do a ton of damage, but it'll kill a few of their guys. The barricades won't be important, so just go ahead and start this. I'm going to fast forward and kind of see what the AI decides to do. Let's get our javelins from the fleet over here. Let's going to see how they're going to approach. They are actually going to send some spearmen down this flank, which is not what I want. Yeah, that's not good. I might use my elephants to see if I can destroy the spearmen then. Yeah, we'll use my elephants and just see if we can destroy all those spearmen. Let's get all of our Libyan local javelin men off fire at will, the boat javelin men off fire at will. Don't skirmish unless I tell you to. Okay. So this cav ends up coming in from a different direction, so they won't hit the stuff. They will hit the spike traps, though. It actually does kill 5 or 6 of them. And they're going to charge right into my sharp stone beds, which will slow down their charge. I'm going to pull this unit back to where it can't get fired on. Yeah, these guys came through all the spikes and caltrops. Didn't take nearly as many losses as one would think. There we go, so their cav's going to come in first. It's not going to do well versus my hoplite phalanx. I'm actually thinking about letting these guys get engaged and then potentially, I don't know, get away from my elephants. Elephants, like, get away, please. Where are you going? Some weird pathfinding thing going on there with my elephants. Okay, so the Iberian swordsmen. Let's see if we can set up like a big cluster of crap here too. Let's get these guys, come over here. Javelin men hit those guys in the wedge. We should be able to take them out. the javelins. If they will throw, please throw your javelins. Okay, so that cav unit's pretty much wrecked. There, it's routed. Don't waste any more javelins. No.
Our general is under attack.
There we go. Don't waste any more javelins. Okay, now we can get our elephants back over here. Okay, we'll let those guys engage. How are our hoplites? Hoplites are holding. So I think everything's good here. Let's use our javelins to skirmish away at some of these. I'm actually wanting to get my elephants into that giant blob over there. That way if they run amok, we'll kill a lot of enemy units. Okay. Turn around this way. I can use my general to come over here and kill some of those spear units. Here we go. Yeah, I want to get back over here and attack this big blob of men with my war elephants. And I'll just put these guys at skirmish, so that in case I forget about them, we're okay. Skirmish there too. Yeah, it looks like the AI is kind of... Alright, so my war elephants have gotten into their lines and gone berserk behind their lines. I've racked up quite a few kills, but it's the morale. So in DEI, the morale of rear charges and attacks in the flank, and it's critical, and it's what'll turn battles, and you can see that it's our routing Iberian units, the fear from the elephants. And my elephants are running amok though, which means they could be killing some of my own men, which is obviously less than desirable. Let's get some charges in here. I'm going to get these mob lined up to trap these units where they're at. So yeah, outflanking, the AI is not real good. So DEI is challenging in the sense that, you know, grind out fights in numbers a lot of times will end up working against you. But if you kind of know how the mod works, which at this point I'm not like an absolute expert on it, but I mean, outflank, shoot into flank, skirmishers, all those things are very important. The skirmishing phase of a battle matters a lot. So that's... My elephants are berserking through enemy lines, up to 241 kills, so it's pretty good. They are getting hit by some skirmish fire though, and might start to drop. They are. So if I can use my general to finish off these slingers. Yep, the rear charge, see what that did here to these Iberian spearmen don't have a lot of morale anyway, and as soon as they got hit with that rear charge, that was it. So now they're all routing. I need to go over here and get this slinger. I've got a Carthaginian citizen militia that's got really bad morale. It's probably because the elephants are hitting them. But yeah, my elephants are plowing through just a huge number of enemies here while running amok. And then if we get this last slinger unit, they won't have any way to stop my elephants. And I'm thinking about those spearmen over there. We'll just kind of wait and take care of them later. Wow, elephants here just racking up the kills because they're going berserk right into the giant enemy blob, so the AI giving me exactly what I need there. I don't have a war cry with this general. I do have Inspire. Oh, by the way, the general's skills are like completely different here. The timing on how you use them and how they work is very different. And if used properly, they're like kind of like big game-changing skills. Look at this one Iberian spearman that still hasn't routed for some reason, even though it's attacked in the back. Okay, my elephants now came out of there. Ooh, they didn't kill themselves on the stakes, fortunately. They're kind of following my general's unit, though. Don't know why they're berserking straight towards my general. Maybe they want revenge for all the times he came by and whipped them. Get away from the berserking elephants. So we killed most of the enemy melee infantry with the berserk of my elephants. Let's get rid of those Balearic slingers. We definitely want them gone. See, I'm getting shot in the rear now, and it's already having an effect on the morale of my troops. I want to make sure these troops shatter these troops, and then I'll bring in rear charges with my general, and eventually my elephants might stop running amok. Let's go ahead and pull these spearmen that way. Good, my elephants have actually come back under control.
The men are wavering.
Okay, I'm losing a citizen militia over there, but that's not a huge deal. Come on, elephants, let's get back together here. I'm going to try and get all my elephants gathered back up, and in the meantime I'll try and gather my general up for some charges here.
We await your orders.
What are these? Libyan Iberian spearmen. These troops actually seem qualitatively better than the junk that I have here. Okay, we're going to run a rear charge with my general. I'm going to actually use second wind on him. Okay. My elephants, due to some weird pathfinding, when they run berserk, they get really weird pathfinding. My general's going to get a rear charge here into the Iberian troops. It's going to break their morale. That unit there was not a very high quality unit, and it broke immediately. We're going to line up another charge. Go ahead and kind of swing into the flank, and then we'll bring the elephants around for the finishing blow. The general's cav unit is actually quite good, and it's great for using it to break morale. So Carthage having this cav unit as a general is a huge benefit to them. I'm going to actually charge the enemy general over here. He's in this kind of more elite sword unit. So we're going to get a great flank charge there from my general's cavalry unit. As you can see, it's just laid down a ton of troops. It's a Scutari unit that the Iberian general's in. I'm going to leave my general engaged in melee here because it's really damaging the morale of the troops. And then I think the elephants are close enough that it's also scaring their men. So we've actually managed to break the Turdatani here. Dadgummit. What are you doing, you stupid javelinmen? I have them on skirmish. Oh, they're getting chased, so they got skirmished right into the... Crap, dang it. Well, it's just a garrison unit, so... shouldn't be too big a deal.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
My elephants go amok even when attacking, like, routing troops. So I guess that's just the way that this mod works. Elephants instantly go amok in combat. Maybe I guess it's supposed to just simulate that elephants would have been really, really hard to control in any sort of combat. Let's get these guys out of phalanx. We need to go kill these last few units of Iberian spearmen. That's awesome. My berserking elephants have 750 some odd kills. It's quickly climbing. There's still a few spikes around here though. Hopefully I don't kill any more of my elephants. It looks like they're gonna survive. These units of elephants are awesome. Yeah, 881 kills, so we're gonna get almost 1,000 kills with that elephant, which that's quite a lot. I've not ever really accomplished quite that many before. I guess we're just gonna end up chasing these slingers all the way to the red line. No. Skirmish does not mean run into the enemy. Typically means run away from the enemy. Wow, those Iberian spearmen have javelins too, apparently. Javelin those guys in the back, bring my cav around to get rid of these remaining Iberian spearmen. Yeah, the javelin fire in the back here ought to help get rid of these Iberian spears. Okay, let's see if we can go chase these guys down. I don't even know where they're going, but with some cycle cav charges, we might could do all right here. What does the Inspire do? Let's see. Improves the melee range skill of all nearby units for an extended time. Interesting. Flying Wedge, Second Wind. Says the general asks for supreme act. Will from his army. Units nearby will not feel fatigue for an extended time, but when the adrenaline surge ends, the units will be exhausted. That's kind of cool, like so the general giving a good speech or something and getting everybody all fired up. I don't even know where these spearmen are going. Not sure what the AI is doing there. Let's charge these guys in the back. And then let's see if we can get a rear charge on these units that aren't really paying attention. Oh, they have javelins, so let's back off. Yeah, if they throw javelins at me, it could be very bad. I'll try and be patient here with my general as much as I kind of want to just engage these singled out spear units. If they throw javelins at me, they could badly damage my general. Let's bring the war elephants out. Yeah, the rear charge is going to get rid of these Iberian spearmen. They're now shattered. Those Iberian spearmen shattered. Looks like that's going to be pretty much it for the morale of the enemy troops, so I'll go ahead and give a charge order here. Okay, so we've managed to defeat a huge Turdetani force there. Like, obviously you can see the garrisons are much better in DEI, which is kind of cool, that the garrisons are a little stronger. It makes it a little more of a commitment to try and take enemy towns, especially the really big ones that are going to have a nice beefy garrison on them. So 1,071 kills on the elephants, 471 for my general. Pretty nice. Those two hoplite units racked up a lot of kills too. So we're getting some chevrons there. Turdetani suffering a stinky, disgusting, brown, mushy, corn-filled defeat there. Oh man, that was good. Alright. So they want me to raise a fleet, but I don't have the money to raise a fleet right now. That's definitely for sure. Let's see, I was kind of just spending some money, getting ready to... I need to get an army raised up and probably go ahead and punch through Syracuse. We can defend against Syracuse with relative ease with this force that I have, but we need to get an actual serious army raised. And some of you are like, "Hey, those troops you're going to recruit at Carthage are a lot more expensive." This I understand. So I know it's not going to be cheap and all that stuff, but it'll be all right. Javelin to arm spearmen. That's pretty cool. Carthaginian hoplites are a good solid unit. They've got very nice stats. Libyan infantry's got slightly better attack, but the Carthaginian hoplites tend to have a better charge and a little bit more weapon damage, armor, all that kind of stuff. And then I think I'm building... I can go ahead and build this Holosoteros barracks where I can get Carthaginian cav and pikemen, which is one of my favorite combinations so far on this game. The two of them work very well together. So Tingis is still upset, but we are building a shrine of Baal-Haman there, so that ought to help calm it down. And it's mostly a culture thing that's driving it here. Punic culture is gaining steam. Need to kind of end the turn here. So what I'd like to do is take control of Sicily and move into Italy from the south, which might be fun. So the Messasili are attacking a Syracusan fleet here. I'll definitely assist them. Good job. Got some worthwhile allies there helping me out. Alright, so we forced the Turdetani back, which is fantastic. We're going to need to get an army raised in Iberia as well. But raising the armies obviously is expensive, and it's going to take some... We need to build up these harbors, even though it's going to take like all my cash. But since it's going to take me 5 turns to get the Holosoteros barracks, we might as well do it and just... literally just... go ahead and walk through some turn-ins here. Build up the economy a little. Syracuse is not going to easily be able to overcome me at Lilybaeum, so I'm not too terribly worried. The Turdetani really think they want to come back for more, huh? If you didn't defeat me with that much larger army, what makes you think that this is going to be a good idea? Yep. Give him a good stabbing. Man, I'd love to have a Falcata like that guy carries. That'd be so freaking cool. Have one just in real life. Maybe I need to find a blacksmith who can make me a Falcata. That would be awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, we got that spy deployed, so she'll be gaining experience. I'm gonna keep... Oh, we don't have quite enough money for the harbor, so... Let's go ahead and end another turn and just save... Well, we can go ahead and upgrade a farm on this turn. That'll give us a little more, and then we'll still have a decent chunk of money left over. So, once again, character has an unassigned skill. Let's take care of that. The skills in this game are actually very interesting. I like it. Movement range and melee attack, that sounds good. Oh, we got another one we can do too. Even more melee damage. Not a lot more, but a little more. Let's do that. Let's see, so far we've made this guy the Master of Statecraft. We can't upgrade that skill just yet. I'm gonna do this one. And then we can actually upgrade that one. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's a really good one to have right there, Unwavering Patriot. Wow, I like that. That'll really help the public order in that province as well. So very, very nice. We got -2 up here also. We need to pay some money to go ahead and upgrade that temple on the next turn. So another cool thing about DEI that I noticed, just from playing my own fun Carthage campaign, is that you know how whenever you played the Hannibal at the Gates campaign and when you'd start to put a lot of pressure on Rome, sure. Yeah, once you start pushing on Rome, kind of like in Hannibal at the Gates, they actually deploy a bunch of extra legions, so it'll make sure that Rome is going to at least put up a fight against you, which again I really like. Because, oh, we got some extra money from that turn in too. That's perfect. We can use it to build some of these structures that we badly need. So we need a shrine to Balhaman there. But looks like the public order is going to turn around quite nicely. Tingis is going to be in good shape. Its Punic influence is growing there, which is good. Let's go ahead and use the money to build that temple that we needed up here. And then how much do we have left? We got enough left to build another trade port. So I'm going to build all trading ports over here at Africa just to drive up money. There we go. So yeah, we've got a bunch of new buildings coming on. It won't drive up our income wildly, but hey, every little bit you throw in there certainly helps. And we're about to finish some research as well. Just want to kind of, like I said, just be a little bit safe here at first. We've gotten good relations. We've got some generals that are gaining some important skills. We can defend ourselves, so from that standpoint we're good. I just don't want to overextend early.
The sword was drawn.
The Turdetani want a peace treaty.
End this feud.
I'll do it for now. Just because I don't want to mess with them at the moment. Let's see what this guy says. So a member of your family has run up considerable debts. Brought disgrace upon him and the whole family. Disown him. Alright, so let's see. We've gotten upgrades running there. We've got farms being built. We've got enough food that we can probably upgrade some of these settlements. 150 wealth from agriculture. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend some money on the farming settlement there. Yeah, that army's good. We're still 2 turns away. We finished whatever research it was we were running. It was temple tax. So now we get +2 public order in all areas, which is good. We can get +3 and even more reduction to maintenance cost in the empire. Let's do that. Whoa, does that cost me a little bit every turn? That's cool. I didn't know they'd added that. It's kind of interesting. Some of these cost you money, just not a big sum like it was in Caesar and Gaul. They cost you some money, but it's a little bit every turn rather than a lot. It's kind of interesting. Bit different. We can expand Gadir as well. Got some unassigned skills that we should hand out. One to our spy Jezebel here. Let's do that one. And then Gesco, this is our governor over here. Judge, whatever you want to call him. We've got to be higher level to unlock that one, so we've got to be rank 4, and we're only rank 3 still for now. Local armies, land recruitment costs, that may come in handy later. Do the cunning one, unlock that. Alright, let's end the turn. You can see my income's bouncing up a little bit. over the next few turns as we finish all those trade ports and stuff. That should help. We'll have enough money to fund an army out of Carthage that can move through Sicily. And I don't foresee huge problems, like I said, in getting rid of Syracuse. Fleets are quite expensive, so we're going to need money for that as well.
I will plead that you do
I can't because I just made peace with them, so apologize, but you can go kill them if you want.
My lord and his chamberlains see much advance.
Yes.
It is time to speak.
Cyrenaica wants military access.
I offer this because you are an intelligent.
I don't see why I should give you that. You don't have any reason to be coming through my lands. So, let's see, the blackmail. One of your family members is being blackmailed. It's Hannibal. Dadgummit. Ah, what's the big deal if we lose a few gravitas? I don't really care. Minus judges, whatever. So was I supposed to pay off the debts of the loser? That doesn't make any sense. Air does not agree with that resolution. Alright, I don't have enough money to build that trade port, which is kind of what I'd like to do. Lilybaeum is in positive public order here, but it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and build the Shrine of Baal Haman here to help spread Punic culture even more. Why is this province still slightly struggling? Our research made that even better. I just don't get that. Well, let's see what happens in a few turns when we finish that Shrine to Baal Haman. Punic order is coming up though, so we'll just see what happens. If I have to, I'll train a general and plop him in there, but I'd like to avoid that if possible. Can't remember if we're at war with Rome already. We could be. Okay, got a little more money again. I'm gonna go ahead and use this extra bit of money to build an agora up here at Careless because we're struggling with public order still. Let's go check Tingis. Yeah, we've got positive public order there. It's not great, but we've got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna save some money so that I can upgrade this last trade port. We're only a few turns away from finishing more of them, which will be good. And we can build more pretty much anywhere we need to. I'll need a military port somewhere. I think I have one at Carthage, so I mean we're good there for now. Sesatani want a trade agreement. That's good stuff. We'll take that. That'll definitely help the income, which is my main concern right now. Invasion force lands. So Rome landed an invasion force on Careless. It's a small one, but we'll need to address it. We'll raise some forces. We could raise a Barcid guy here. We will. So we'll raise an army. And Carthaginian elite infantry. That's cool. I think the cavalry is more helpful though, so we'll recruit the guy in the Carthaginian cav. We should have a pretty significant garrison force here. Yeah, nothing that the Romans are going to be able to overcome. Whoa, early Triarii are a pretty strong unit. Yeah, nothing that they should be able to overcome. Feeling pretty confident there. So I'll go ahead and upgrade this last deal here to a harbor in Africa, so that whole province will be taken care of. I know I'm ending a lot of turns here, but that's kind of my objective at the moment, is just to get some of this stuff done before we, like I said, get out and potentially overextend ourselves. Pride of Mago here, so the general ranks up. Booming voice. Cunning, gravitas, authority. Have we opened an authority? Commander of men, authority, zeal. What if we open one for cunning? Yeah, let's see what that offers us now. So now we got all these other things here. Successfully launching an ambush, Enables night battles on land or sea. That's kind of cool. Let's do that. Here we go. Looks like the Romans have a little navy there as well. Definitely don't want to spend a ton of my money on a navy just yet. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Got it, one of our ports finished. Let's go ahead and upgrade the settlement too. Gives me extra grain to trade and extra food for the Empire. We've got good food for the Empire. Yeah, so Carthage, I'm kind of trying to turn it in, obviously, to a kind of a breadbasket, so to speak. This is an enemy fleet. It's a decent-sized enemy fleet. Like I said, I don't have the money to support that kind of fleet at the moment. We can probably go ahead and start training up troops into this army with some of our money. We don't have a ton of money to spend on it, but we can go ahead and... Wow, those Carthaginian cav are expensive. We'll go after the pikemen first, I think. I thought we could train pikemen. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, I can go ahead and start training some pikemen into this army. What I like, because of the way that this mod works combat-wise, I kind of like training pikemen, especially when you're fighting against really good infantry factions like the Romans. Now, the Carthaginian hoplites are quite decent, but training up the pikemen provides like the perfect anvil for your Carthaginian cav to just come in and smash the enemy troops. And Carthaginian cav is quite good on this game. I like that. It was known to be quite good in real life too. Carthage made use of a lot of very skilled cavalry units. Oh, I think I just changed their... I don't want to do bread and games. Import food, noble philanthropy, export food. No, I'm still... Yeah, tax harvesting, that's what I want. Okay. Yeah, so we got a couple of pikemen trained. Let's go ahead and train. I think I want 5 pikemen. Let's go ahead and drop a Carthaginian cav in here as well. Let's go ahead and end another turn. And then we'll get this army moved out of Carthago and go on up to Syracuse. The Romans are going to attack the Massaesili fleet here right off the coast. They've got a pretty good sized fleet. Firepot by Ream. Early Hastati. Raiding Hemolia. Assault ships. Even with our numbers put together, I see the Romans probably having an advantage here, but let's help them fight it. The fact they have those 2 firepot ships is probably going to work against us. I don't know that we can beat this little fleet here, but we can at least damage it some. At least I feel pretty confident we can. Sinking the Roman admiral would be great here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and start the battle. My troops, or my ships, are going to come in from right here.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
There we go. Let's go kind of get in line with the Massaesili fleet here. Go ahead and fast forward. Okay, what do we got here? The Hastati are gonna... Oh, that's a firepot ship.
The enemy is attacking.
I really don't want to... I really don't want to go head on with those firepot ships. Well, we sunk one of the Roman ships over there straight away. There we go. The Roman ships are now turning in a different direction, so this will give us a good opportunity to ram. Let's go to full speed, full speed.
Unit has perished.
Got a good ram off on the Romans in both spots. Ram again. Ram again. Let's see if we can hit that Roman ship in the flank. Come over here and ram again. Yeah, we're going to be able to hit that firepot ship from behind. Yeah, let's hit full speed here. See if we can save our... Oh yeah, we got a nice ram off on it. Let's do another. We sunk another ship here. Let's swing around behind these Romans. Ram them again. Sweet. Just got rid of another Roman ship. Let's swing around here. You come in full speed right there. We're actually taking a pretty severe toll on the Roman fleet here. Ram again. Ram. Ram. Ram, please. There we go. We took out another Roman ship, actually. Ram. Ugh, my ships are stuck. Sometimes they'll kind of back up and... Oh, the Roman general just got sunk, but the Massaili general's about to go down as well. Okay, let's get turned around and get lined up for a proper ram before those Roman ships get free, which they are now. Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We can now come around for a proper ramming here, I think. My ships were not getting a good ramming on the Roman... nope, this one's still not going to get a good ram. Pull it around. Let's see, there's an enemy, or one of a friendly ship in a way, actually. So yeah, our ram there failed. Both rams failed again. Come on! What's with this weird glitchiness? Now the Roman ships are chasing me. Crap, man, we just got the heck javelined out of us there by those Hastati. Okay, are we gonna actually get a proper ram here, please? Or are we gonna get another glitch out? Okay, we did get a ram in, but it wasn't enough to kill them. Okay, I've tried like several times here to get an appropriate ram on these Hastati. Let's see what we can get.
Our general is under attack.
Holy crap, my general's now getting peppered by all these Hastati. Okay, well, finally got rid of another Roman ship. Ram them, please. Thank you.
The entire unit has perished.
Okay. So we managed to put down all the Roman ships over there. We actually should be able to pull this off. Bring my ships around and try and get more rams in. Looks like the Romans are already being rammed, though, by this assault diarrhea. Yeah, it's not going well for the Romans. Yep, we've actually managed to defeat their fleet here pretty decisively.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Indeed. Sweet. So a successful naval skirmish with the Romans. At this point in time, historically, the Romans were not doing so well in the seas. Carthage would have been superior to them there, but eventually, of course, the Romans realized that, hey, why are we trying to fight ship battles? We'll just stick a corvus on here, get on their ship, and kill them hand to hand. And it worked very well. And that was how they finally gained naval supremacy over Carthage. So Roman ingenuity, man. Have to give those guys credit. I may be a huge Carthage fan, but those guys were definitely intuitive when it came to figuring things out, and if nothing else, they were determined. And they got the job done. I actually kind of enjoy the naval skirmish. I mean, there's a little bit of weird glitchiness to some of the ramming and other stuff, but the naval skirmishes are actually kind of fun. They're not like crazy good, but they're pretty fun. Sink those guys. I'd like to get an alliance with Macedon eventually to try and get a bit of historic reference there too. I think it was King Philip and Hannibal, or Carthage, I don't know if it was Hannibal in particular, but they had worked on an alliance, but the Romans actually went and attacked them during the Punic War as well, just to make sure that the two of them never we're never able to really join up.
And by so doing, put fear in many hearts.
Yeah, I don't want to turn around because I just made peace with them, so it's gonna look bad for me, diplomatically speaking.
Your next move is simple. You take this
You're treacherous and you have no reason for military access, so no, my next move isn't so simple. Well, I guess it is if it means telling you no. That seems simple enough. Alright, so starting to lose a little bit of income due to the training of this army, that's understood. Let's go ahead and recruit more units here. So we've got the Libyan pikemen. Right now we'll just go for one more unit of Carthaginian cav. And then let's see what we got. We'll need to get skirmishers, but we can pick up local skirmishers along the way, so that won't be a huge deal. We're going to need some... I could use the Carthaginian infantry. They've actually got much higher attack. They're just not as defensive as the hoplites. But, you know, maybe that'd be a cool thing. Well, the hoplites are cheaper, and they're less upkeep costs, so let's just go with the hoplites. They're just kind of a more solid, stable unit. Those are Libyan hoplites. We'll keep them. No reason not to keep the Libyan hoplites at this point. So yeah, we'll get 4 more units there into that army. It's pretty much ready to go. We've got the core of the army. We just need to go out and gather up some like local skirmishers and stuff. Looks like the Romans are maybe going to make a move to Alalia here because there's going to be less garrison, but it's still going to be a decent garrison. I think we could probably still beat the Romans with the garrison if we manage to pull it off right. Adriatic colonist levities, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it looks like the Syracusans are wanting to move against me. They've got, they got a nice line of hoplites here. These are strong units. But I mean, with all these extra troops here, the elephants, the cav, and the Italian slingers, I feel like we can definitely still win that. And then, like I said, I'm training up that army there, which will put us in a good position. And we'll just get out and start capturing some more territory here. Yeah, that Roman army worries me a bit. I don't have the best position to really get rid of them. Yep, here comes Syracuse. They're going to bring a fleet around too, just so they get more men. Let's go ahead and fight this, and that'll be the end for this episode. This fight will take a minute, because those are some, yeah, like I said, those are some beefy hoplites they got there. Definitely going to want to get our elephants into their flank. And then we need to deal with their skirmishers with their own slingers and my general. They don't have any cavalry. That's going to be a big advantage for us. And I have a huge garrison force. So we're going to have all of those things working to our advantage. So again, just as long as we can get around enemy flanks, we should be able to take care of business. Got these 2 Libyan hoplites, so we'll do again. All these cities are unfortunately very much similar, so unfortunately DEI isn't able to fix that. Some citizen militia there.
We await your order.
Let's just kind of put these Italian levies. Let's actually put them over here, maybe. And then we got our Libyan garrison spearmen we can put here. Keep our armed townspeople. Local javelin men. Gonna take them off fire at will. What kind of swordsmen are they bringing? Greek swordsmen? They're not all that great. Let's bring the elephants over here as well. And my general's cavalry over here. And then my Italian slingers. We'll kind of bring them around here. Yeah, they don't have any cavalry, so I actually put my slingers on this side. Okay, that'll work. Really no reason to put up the deployables. It's not going to make any substantial impact, so let's not waste the time.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, enemy reinforcements approaching. That would be their fleet. Let's see what kind of fleet they brought, whether or not I could sink it at sea. They have some Syracusan marines and some Greek swordsmen. We might be able to skirmish at them. Their smaller ship could probably keep pace with me, but their larger Syracusan marines probably would not be able to. There's some pretty sturdy marines they've got on there. Very cool looking unit too. Yeah, I'm going to come out and play with their navy a little bit. Let's Let's go ahead and fast forward though and just let the enemy come closer. I definitely feel like I have skirmishing superiority, but with these 4 Italian slingers I should be able to manage the enemy skirmishers. I mean, if the AI use their skirmishers right, it might be a different story. Let's go ahead and turn around and get ready to skirmish away from this Greek swordsman. There we go. Yes, let's go faster, please. Let's go faster, please. Let's go faster, please. Look at that. There we go. Looks like we're going to manage to get away, and we'll lead these guys on a goose chase here. My javelins ought to be fairly damaging. In fact, we might be able to completely wreck these swordsmen. And then what we can do is use one of my ships as bait to just maybe get into an engagement with this larger one and then ram it to death with the other, as long as I don't sink on an initial... Oh, they're gonna catch me here. Gosh darn it. Jerkwads. Route! Come on, there's only 12 Marines left on there. Get the heck out. Somehow their Marines just aren't dying, even under the continued javelin fire. If this ship doesn't rout from my javelin fire, that's going to be frustrating. And it's not going to. Gosh darn it. There it goes. Good. Perfect. Boy, they really chased me all the way to the end there, and it almost still looks like they're chasing me. Okay, the enemy general is...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Bring another one around. The enemy general doesn't know who to go after. Okay, let's go into slow-mo real quick, because... Oh, we're going to get a great side swipe on the enemy ship here with this smaller vessel. I mean, it is a smaller vessel, so the ram probably won't sink it, but it will do a lot of damage. Yeah, we're going to catch it on the flank with a pretty nice ram there. I'm going to give another ram order, give a ram order here. Let's see what's going on over here. Greek javelinmen are unloading on my Libyan hoplites. That's less fortunate for me. We may need these Italian levies over here, actually. Let's actually just line these guys up here, and let's pull these slingers back to where maybe they can't be seen. Same thing here. Okay, let's see what this enemy naval vessel's up to. Let's keep trying to bring the rams in here. We're going to get another great side ramming. Let's go up to speed as well. Oh, yeah. They're going to board me now, unfortunately. I don't know how they managed to board me when I hit them so hard with the side ram. But we can now continue to ram these guys to death. It's going to be a pretty strong vessel, so we're going to have to ram it multiple times. There we go, sweet. We managed to take out the Syracuse Navy. Not getting those Marines ashore is a big time downside for the... look at all these Greek javelinmen just absolutely unloading on my hoplites. Fortunately, minimal damage at the moment. Okay, now this is what we want. We just want to get all these Greek swordsmen here fixated. And then we can swing around them and get rid of them. Let's bring these slingers over here for now. We need to let them use all their ammo for all their skirmishers and stuff. Our Libyan hoplites are eating it. That situation could be better. Not sure what the Syracusan troops... They've only committed one Greek swordsman here. Let's get these slingers over here, though, and maybe put some fire down on these enemy troops. Let's bring these war elephants back this way. And maybe bring our general around here. Okay, these enemy troops are just not committing for some reason, which is unfortunate because I need to outflank them. I'm going to let my slingers park here and see if they can open fire. we should be able to get some pretty nice side shots into all these units here. I'm gonna target that Greek swordsman and try and take it out. Let's go ahead and swing my general all the way out. And then I'm thinking about just wrecking into all these enemy units here with my war elephants. See if they can berserk them out. And then let's go ahead and bring these guys around. What is our general under attack? Oh, maybe return fire that was coming in on my slingers. Yeah, so my slingers are absolutely wrecking these Greek swordsmen from the flank. So I'm going to let them continue to do so.
The men are wavering.
Where do I get men wavering? Who's wavering? Oh, it's these chaplain men here. I don't Weird. They were just beat up from the sea battle, I think. Let's bring these war elephants around. Let's bring these guys around. Let's bring my general in over here. Alright, my slingers have wrecked the first Greek swordsman, and they've got plenty of ammo left. So, yeah, the Syracusans are sitting back and skirmishing, which is fine, but I mean, they're going to actually have to win this fight. I'm about to get charged over here. Unfortunately, those Greek swordsmen didn't throw any javelins. I'm just going to let the elephants continue to go berserk. And then we'll get in here and outflank this Greek swordsman. Hopefully be able to finish it off. My slingers are working wonders over there. We got a lot more Greek hoplites coming in, but we're finishing off. Like, my slingers are getting very nice kills. Let's see how my elephants are doing. Elephants, only 48 kills so far, but it's not bad. Let's get into the back of this Greek swordsman. We're just going to ignore this light hoplite coming after us. Let's actually swing my general into the back of all these skirmishers. My slingers are kind of point blank here with the enemy troops. Perfectly fine with me. They're a little bit bunched up, but they'll still be getting plenty of shots. We're going to actually target the enemy general. My cavalry can now get in behind. Oh, look, my elephant managed to rout those Greek swords. My mob now managed to break these units, but now they are outflanked. Okay, my general has caught all the Syracusan skirmishers, so yeah. Whoa, wait, where are you? Slingers, what are you doing? Since when did we get the stupid idea to engage heavy Syracusan hoplites? And I swear the skirmish function on this game is awful. Hopefully I don't lose my slingers here. Very well could. Yeah, my berserking elephants are absolutely wrecking Syracusan infantry out here. And then we're actually outnumbering the Syracusans there. All the enemy skirmishers are falling to my general. I lost a slinger unit there, which is very unfortunate. Let's bring these Italian levies over to help slow down the Syracusan hoplites. I hate that they're chasing me here because those flank shots were really helping. There we go. We can now shoot them. Let's give these guys a good peppering. There we go. And let's actually take the slingers this way and then bring a couple of these levies up to fix them from one side and then shoot them with the slingers from the other. Okay, they keep running away from me and coming back at me. Let's just come over here. Okay, good. We're losing a little bit in that fight there in the center, but it's okay. I'm going to chase down these hoplites with my levies, and then, like I said, then I can shoot the hoplites in the back with my slingers. Just run. There we go. We're going to catch the hoplites now. They were chasing my slingers, which is smart. They would want to catch my slingers. My elephants quit going amok, but they're going to go amok again as soon as I get into these swordsmen. Elephants are up to 212 kills. Alright, so the Syracusans definitely brought a tougher force here, but it's still not going to be enough. And again, since the AI struggles to... Wow, those Syracusan hoplites look great, though. Kudos to the guys who made that mod. Yeah, you can see my sling stones coming in from behind. My guys don't have the best of angles, I don't think. But yeah, they're firing. So we are getting shots into the rear of those hoplites. Yeah, they're already suffering in morale. My general needs to get away from the inbound hoplites. Wow, I actually lost quite a few of my general's unit because these Greek slingers fell back and the archers did as well and started firing. That's not good. Alright, we wrapped up the enemy there. We're losing quite a few men up here on the front line. Let's get these garrison spears to just really come up here and continue to hold. My elephants should come back from running berserk.
Our men flee the
And my
field
general's
of
going to be able to
battle.
finish off all these skirmishers. So he got 300 some odd kills on skirmishers. That's pretty awesome. Enemy hoplites here died. So we can now bring these Balearic slingers back over here. Let's chase down those Greek archers real quick so that they don't come back from routing. Yeah, let's get these mob over here, see if we can start outflanking hoplites. 282 kills there, pretty nice on the elephants. Not nearly the 1,000 kills that we got in that last match, but still pretty good. I got Warcry on this general as well. Yeah, the Syracuse and hoplites are bashing through my melee troops here. There's absolutely no doubt about it. We're going to need to take some action here. I'm going to start firing on the enemy general again with all my slingers. And then let's go ahead and bring these levies through here too. Come on, kill those Greek archers. Alright, my elephants are back. Okay, let's try and lure these hoplites up the street a little bit. Alright, and now we'll start firing into the back of these hoplites. There's 61 kills for no losses on the general hoplite unit, so you can see that the Syracuse and hoplites here are superior to my men. It's just that they have to rely on a grind-out fight, and that grind-out fight's not boding well for them. So now I'm getting rear fire again with my slingers, so we're going to start killing a lot of hoplites. And I'm actually just going to let my slingers fire for a minute. Look at that, those archers still came back. And they're going to get shots off too. Gosh dang it. Why did you stop chasing them? I definitely need the war cry for my general, but I think that we can hold here long enough just to get the job done. Because my slingers are definitely starting to take a toll on the enemy troops here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Bring my elephants in. We've got some javelin men. We're going to lose more men in this fight. We need to fall back here. We're never going to win that fight versus the Greek hoplites. They can't catch me, so let's just fall away. Bring my cav back in. Okay, the hoplites are going to do the right thing here and come chase my slingers off, unfortunately. So let's set up the same trap. See if we can lure out another one. Yeah, I'm going to run, just clear off the map. Okay, I'm going to let my elephants just kind of rest here. Okay. So we got our slingers there. These hoplites are just going to get exhausted chasing my men. Of course, my cavalry is probably exhausted as well. Alright, so the enemy is, like I said, absolutely going to wreck my infantry. There's no doubt about it. My slingers still have quite a bit of ammo, and they are causing substantial damage to both enemy morale and numbers. We're going to get really good shots onto the back of these Syracuse and hoplites here. So once again, just kind of luring the AI into these traps. Always got to make sure that when you're recruiting your armies, like that you have the numbers and the right units to pull this off. But yeah, they are winning the fight for the town center. So my general is very much needed over here. Okay, we can now actually try and fight these hoplites and outflank them. Might as well. Okay, these hoplites are getting wrecked. Yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to kill the Libyan levies fast enough. Okay, so a couple things we need to do here. Let's go ahead and drop that one. We're going to war cry these enemy units before I rear charge them. My general is very tired, but the rear charge ought to, with the war cry and everything, ought to take a big toll. can see we dropped a significant number of hoplites on the charge there. Still shows combat even though. Okay, now they're losing decisively. I'm hoping that'll cause a waver. There it goes. These hoplites are going to rout any moment. My elephants are basically just standing by, so as soon as they cut through my infantry, I'm just going to send the elephants in and start wrecking. But if we can get them before then... Come on, rout.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Get in there. Get them. Yeah, these hoplites out here are easily beating down my armed townsfolk, but at least they're keeping them busy. Come on, these hoplites are completely surrounded. My general's going to have to cycle out, and I'm going to take losses doing it, unfortunately. Don't have much of a choice, though. Let's get these slingers back up in here. Yeah, the Syracusans are putting up a heck of a lot of fight here. But if we can get these slingers over here, we'll finish them off in a hurry. Okay, they're about to finish off my last hoplite unit there. Let's go ahead and... Actually, let's not pull the elephants in. Let's save the elephants. Come on, no, elephants, seriously, turn around. Turn around. There we go. Let's send these units back into combat just as a holding measure. We're going to save the elephants for a last resort. Need to let my general rest. I'm just going to let these guys duke it out in melee for a minute. And I'm just going to let my slingers fire into whatever they can hit here. And my javelin men will take them off skirmish and let them fire at will as well. Crap. Get out. Yeah, so the Syracuse and hoplites are going to give chase to me again. My general is still very, very tired. Though I do have my javelins here, and we can maybe target the enemy hoplite general. Like I said, just kind of keep our elephants back for a last resort. Kind of like my general to regain his stamina here so we can get a really nice charge. Let's try and take these hoplites out again. I really thought they were going to break earlier. I was kind of disappointed that they didn't. That was a pretty good charge. It's dropping their numbers substantially. Come on. There they go. Alright, so we broke another hoplite unit. I definitely don't want to get my general killed. The enemy general is taking massive javelin fire here and has lost a number of men, but I'm losing infantry there in the center. Let's actually go attack the enemy general just to hold them in. No, 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 not you. Not you.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's attack the enemy general here, and then come in behind him as well. Yeah, let's just blob in here and keep fighting the enemy. I need to wait until these guys clear out so I can get a proper charge on the rear of these hoplites. So the enemy is running out of units. This has been a very big fight. I've still got my slingers though too, as needed. I'm gonna actually tell my slingers to hold off on their ammo. Alright, the Syracusans are definitely starting to feel some of the pressure now. I'm gonna hit these guys with the war cry. And while they're under the influence of war cry, let's bring our general in here and see if we can flatten some of these hoplites. Our general has clutched out a substantial number of kills in this fight. And let's see, they are dropping rapidly. Got a good clean charge. Hopefully they're gonna break. The enemy general's breaking. Yep, so we just broke the rest of the Syracusan force. So definitely a much tougher fight, but again, the right tactics prevail, and that's exactly what happened here. We were able to bring the Syracusans down with a combination of numbers, outflanking, rear shots, elephants, all things combined basically. Let's go after that last Syracusan unit that has yet to rout. So we did take some losses there, though. We're going to have to recoup those losses. There we go. But definitely a good victory. I may actually lose one of those Libyan hoplites, which is unfortunate. But not the end of the world. So all those levy troops, slingers, all that stuff comes in extremely handy. 524 kills on the general unit. But again, look at those Syracusan hoplites. Those guys were not lightweights. They were getting some kills. And that's pretty impressive considering how long it takes infantry to get kills in this game. So again, those guys are not slouchy infantry. So that's why you have to try and kind of do those little bits and pieces as far as getting the flank shots, getting around the back. You got to use every advantage you have here as Carthage, and those are advantages that they do have. Syracuse is obviously not as mobile as Carthage or as diverse when it comes to forces. So definitely a big victory for us there. That actually sunk the Syracusan fleet. We only lost the one Libyan hoplite, and they lost their whole army except for a Greek archer and the general hoplite. So, yes, definitely a big victory for us. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. I felt like that was pretty epic, some big epic battles. We've got an army in training. We've got some infrastructure in place. Don't think you need military access still. So yeah, I think we should be in good shape here. Let's see what this infamy thing is real quick before I come back. Oh goodness, I don't know, leak it? Every time I pick something you'll think it's wrong. So yeah, you can see that we're down income, certainly, because of training this nice army here. But this army is going to be substantial enough to get the job done at this point. We kind of just, like I said, need to move on with them up towards the Syracusans, and we can actually maybe transfer some of the levy forces in this army into that one and use them against Syracuse. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put this army to sea and set sail to Lilybaeum. Let's see what the Romans still just kind of camped out here, but we'll be alright. So, like I said, hope y'all enjoying this Carthage campaign. I feel like it's pretty epic so far. It's fun. We're getting a lot of fight out of the Syracusans, the Turds coming after us with big armies. I like how when the AI does bring their armies, they're generally big. You get in a big fight, and you've got to use those skirmishing advantages and stuff like that. So, definitely enjoying it so far. Definitely like the mod. Seems like great work. I like the unit skins and the unit variety, the area of recruitment where you get the different local levies and stuff. It's all really great. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.